Hi again, everybody. It's Silo Rebel Baseball here this afternoon in the opening game of the Class A Regional Tournament. We're at Charles Robinson Park, Billy Jack Bowen Field. Rebels taking on the Sterling Tigers in the opening game of the tournament. We'll get out to a little bit of an early start here. And the Rebels be the home team in the field. They're taking the warm-up tosses now. And on the mound is going to be Carter Parker to start things in this opening game of the regional. The junior right-hander, he has a 4-0 season record, making his 7th start, 9th appearance, 25 2/3 innings, and a 1.63 earned run average. He has allowed 9 runs, 6 earned on 14 hits, struck out 29 and walked 7. And just waiting on the umpires right now. Looking at the lineup, defensive alignment for the Rebels, it's going to be Delton Roberts, familiar lineup. Delton Roberts at third base. Kyler Proctor is the shortstop. It's Charlie Gardner getting the start at second base this afternoon with Easton Ford at first. Behind the plate, Josh Trout. In left field is Connor Cordell. Xander Marshall back in center field. And the right fielder is Mason Urbany. And we are just about set. Umpires ready to go, and we are about set for the first pitch. Leadoff batter for Sterling is the shortstop, Tyler Pierce. And Pierce takes a first pitch strike from Carter Parker. Here's the next one. It's fouled off. And 0-2 quickly. Off and running here. Rain expected later this evening. I get these 3 games in. Ahead of that, and there's the 0-2. It's outside for a ball. 1-2 the count. Pierce, the leadoff hitter for Sterling. Take a look at his numbers here in just a second. And that one misses ball 2. Here's the next one from Parker, and it's just off the outside corner, just misses. Pierce, a 372 hitter on the season, batting in the leadoff spot. It's a full count payoff pitch, and it's outside, ball 4. So after 2 straight strikes to start things, it's 4 straight out of the zone, and Pierce is aboard. Next batter is the second baseman, Caden Wilson. So Wilson to bat after the leadoff walk. And here's a throw to first. Back in safely is the base runner, Pierce. Take a look. Pierce leads the team in stolen bases for Sterling with 24, and that ball gets off the glove of Trout to the backstop, but Pierce stays put at first base. 1-0 the count to Caden Wilson, who is a 274 hitter, 20 RBIs on the season. Pickoff attempt, unsuccessful. Wilson has 7 doubles for the Tigers. The pitch from Parker, swung on ground ball left side, fielded by Roberts. Goes to second for 1. Here's the relay to first. In time from Charlie Gardner, turns the twin killing, and there's 2 down. Next batter is the right fielder, Matthias Puccio. So the ground ball double play went Roberts to Gardner to Ford, and there's a first pitch is misses for a ball. Here's the next one. It's going to be lined over the head of Gardner into right center for a base hit. So Puccio gets the first hit of the game. Next batter is the third baseman, Jaden Hewitt. So Hewitt the four-hole batter for the Tigers is Hewitt. First pitch was a ball. Here's another quick toss to first, but not in time. Pierce is back in safely. Another toss over, and oh, that's close. The Rebels thought they had him on that pickoff, but he's called safe at first base. 1-0 the count. Parker checks the sign. Here's the pitch home, and it's outside for a ball. 2-0 the count. Take a look at Hewitt's numbers on the season. He is batting at .333, and he's going to swing on this one. It's a high fly ball to right over his Urbany to his left, and he's going to make the grab. Fly ball out, ends the inning for the Tigers. No runs, one hit. No errors, and a man left on. 13 pitches through one inning. We head to the bottom of the first. It's Sterling nothing, and Silo coming to bat. When we return here on SoloRebels.tv and the Escortal Network. Leading off for the Rebels, shortstop Kyler Proctor. So Proctor to start things. And on the mound is Bo Davis for Sterling. And Proctor squares and bunts. And this one's going to roll foul down the third baseline. Davis, the pitcher, the right-hander, 15 1/3 innings on the season. He has an 0-1 season record, a 0.45 ERA. 16 strikeouts, 10 walks. And facing Kyler Proctor. Proctor takes that one inside. Proctor now at .439 on the season. 4 doubles, 8 triples, 6 home runs. And he watches that pitch. High and tight, 2-1. Here's the next one, and it's yes, misses, ball 3. The walk goes to Proctor. Now batting left fielder, Connor Cordell. So Connor Cordell, the next hitter for the Rebels after the leadoff walk, as the first pitch was a ball. Runner goes. Here's the pitch from Davis. It's way inside, and the throw to second nearly hits the pitcher. He has to dodge out of the way of it. Proctor was in easily at second base with his 22nd stolen base of the year, and he moves on to third on the error. Two 2-0 the count. Here's the next one, and it's a called strike to Cordell, 2-1. The next pitch is in the dirt, 3-1 to Connor Cordell. Easton Ford, the RBI leader, awaiting on deck for a chance here to drive somebody in. Infield is in for Sterling, trying to cut this off way early here. Nobody out in the first. And that pitch misses for ball 4. And here goes Cordell, headed to second base. The throw goes to second, and he is out at second base. The pitcher had the ball, and Cordell broke for second and gets thrown out. Going to second. Well, there's one out. So one out in the inning, and Easton Ford batting now with an out. So the runner still at third, and the infield is still in. The pitch was a ball. Next one bounces in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher. Proctor comes racing home, and he'll score. First run of the game. On the wild pitch. It's 1-0 Rebels. Batting is the first baseman, Easton Ford. So Silo scores a run, but gives up and out on the bases. 2-0 the count to Easton Ford. So 2-0 to Easton. Here comes the pitch from Davis, and that one misses, ball 3. So moves the count to 3-0 to Easton Ford. 562 the average, 607 on base percentage for Easton. And he watches the 3-0 pitch in there for a strike call. Here's the next one from Davis, and that's inside. Easton draws another walk. His 13th walk of the season. And amazingly, he still has not struck out this season. Batting is Delton Roberts. Third baseman, Delton Roberts. Roberts after the walk. Here's the pitch, and it misses, 2-0. It's been all walks thus far from Davis. 2-0 the count, and the pitch is in the dirt for a ball. Here goes the throw to second as Ford broke, and it goes into center field. Ford is in safely. 3-0 the count. So 3-0 the count to Roberts. He's got an RBI chance with the guy in scoring position now, but that pitch high for ball 4 and the 4th straight walk from Bo Davis to start the game. Next batter is the designated hitter, Sawyer Reddick. Looks like we may have a pitching change. Davis came in on the season. This was his 7th appearance of the season, but he walks 4 in a row to start things, and we got a pitching change. "19 pitches for Davis." So Matias Puccio is the next pitcher for the Tigers as he comes on and release to face Sawyer Reddick. On the season, Puccio, 9 1/3 innings, a 12.75 ERA. He has allowed 19 hits, walked 6, struck out 2. And the next one to Reddick is high, ball 2. That pitch in there for a strike called to Reddick after 2 straight out of the zone. Here's the 2-1. It's swung on. It's drilled into left, but over is the left fielder is going to make the catch. Has room. Reddick got just under that one and flies out to left field for the first out. First ball that's been put in play today. Batting is the pitcher, Carter Parker. So Parker batting now. Here's the pitch home. It's outside. Carter now hitting at .351. After a bit of a slump midseason there, started to come out of it as that one misses 2-0. 8 doubles, 2 triples, the home run for Parker, and there's a strike called from Puccio. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. The look at second. Here's the pitch home, and it's outside. 3-1. Next one, and that one catches the outside corner. Count goes full. Runners will be on the move here with 2 outs. Ford and Roberts. Here's the pitch, swung on, and it is laced foul down the left field line. It's a little bit out in front of that one. I'll try it again. Payoff pitch to Parker. It's in the dirt, ball 4. That's the 5th walk of the inning. Next batter is the catcher, Josh Trout. So Trout batting. Bases are loaded once again. There's 2 outs. The pitch swung on, hit high in the air, skied to left, popped up there, camped under it as the left fielder, and Hughes makes the grab for the 3rd out. In the inning for the Rebels, 1 run, no hits. There was an error and 3 runners left on base. 12 pitches. We head to the second inning. Despite those 5 walks in the first, the Rebels only come out of it with 1 run and carry a 1-0 lead here to the second. Leading off the catcher, Clinton Moore. Moore to start things against Parker, and he'll swing and foul off the first pitch. It's 0-1. Moore, the top hitter, average-wise on the squad, 376 on the season for Sterling. And he'll swing and miss on this high fastball. It's 0-2. Next one, 0-2, misses outside. Parker rocks and fires, and that one's fouled back to the screen. Moore with 11 doubles to lead the team and 1 triple. And he takes that pitch for a ball. Count even at 2-2. Parker's next delivery swung on. Ground ball hit left side. Fielded there by Proctor. The throw over is in time, and Moore goes down hard there. Stepped on the bag wrong, it looked like. Proctor to Ford for the out. Next batter is the first baseman, Raiden Register. And that pitch is fouled off by the big first baseman. He's also the staff ace for the Tigers. And he'll swing and miss. Nothing in 2. Parker's next delivery, it's outside. 1-2 the count. Got an out here in the second inning. The pitch called, strike 3. A breaking ball drops in there for a third strike. And Register's retired. Next batter, number 7, Bo Davis. So Davis comes to the plate. He started on the mound for Sterling, and he watches strike 1 here. Here's the next pitch, and Parker fires it in there for strike 2. It's 0-2. Gets his sign. Next one swung on, and it is pulled down the left field line, but foul. Left that 0-2 pitch a little bit over the plate. Maybe on the inside corner, and it's pulled foul by Davis. Still 0-2 is the count. The pitch home, swung on, and that one's fouled off the right side. Winner of this game moves on to the championship contest later today. And there's a fastball outside. 1-2 the count. Parker rocks and fires. There's a soft liner to second. And coming in a few steps, Charlie Gardner makes the grab. Out on the plate. And that ends the inning for the Tigers. Sterling goes in order in the second, 29 pitches through 2 innings. Leading off for Silo, second baseman Charlie Gardner. So it's going to be Charlie Gardner to start here against Puccio in the second inning. The Rebels had 5 walks in the first. 5 of the 7 hitters reached base via walk, but they only managed to run. Miscue on the base pass cost the run. And 2 out, fly outs to the left. 2-0 the count to Gardner. Charlie, the sophomore, getting the start at second base today, and that pitch misses for a ball as well. 3-0. See, on the season, Charlie's batting .350. He's got a couple of doubles, and he watches ball 4. 6th walk issued by Sterling pitching, and now batting right fielder Mason Urbany. So Urbany to bat, the 9th hitter in the order. Six of the 8 Silo batters have walked. And that pitch misses for a ball. And the 1-0, and it misses as well. 2-0 the count. Top of the order on deck with Kyler Proctor. Here's a pickoff try, and back in safely there is Gardner. Checks the runner, pitch home from Puccio as a strike called. So 2-1 the count now to Urbany. Mason batting at .360, squares, pulls back, takes that pitch for a ball, and a snap throw to first, not in time. 3-1 the count to the senior Mason Urbany. Here's the next pitch. It's inside. It clips Urbany, and he's headed down to first base. Hit by pitch. Fourth time he's been hit by a pitch this season. Now batting shortstop, Kyler Proctor. So another free pass there. There's the pitch low. One and 0 the count to Proctor. Pitches the ball. 2-0. And there's one in there for a strike. Proctor taking all the way. Silo with a 1-0 lead, still looking for its first hit. 2-1 pitch, swung on, ground ball, left side, fielded by the third baseman. He'll step on the base, go to second, and not in time to get Urbany. Proctor aboard on the fielder's choice. There's one out. Batting is the left fielder, Connor Cordell. So Gardner out on the play. Runner still at first and second, but one out for Cordell. Here's the pitch. It's outside, gets away to the backstop. Urbany and Proctor will both move up a base. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's way up and in. Hittable pitches have been tough to come by. And that one misses as well. Three and 0 the count to Cordell. Problem for the Tigers now is Easton Ford awaits on deck. And they're one ball away from walking the bases loaded for him. Here's the pitch, and it's a strike called. Three and 1 the count. Here's the pitch home. It's swung on. Grounded up the middle for a base hit. Around third is Proctor. He's coming home. The throw is up the line. Heading to second is Cordell. He's in safely at second on the throw home. The Rebels lead at 3-0 on a 2-run single by Connor Cordell. Next batter is the first baseman, Easton Ford. So the Rebels' top RBI guy steps to the plate. He's already got one in this game on a bases-loaded walk. Here's a pitch in the dirt, and Cordell's going to scamper on down to third base. See if they give Easton anything to hit here. 1-0, and that pitch is a called strike. Pitch swung on. It's driven into center field. It's going to get over the head of the center fielder. Rolling all the way to the wall. Easton's rounding first, headed for second. It's going to be a stand-up double. And another RBI for Easton Ford, number 49 on the year. Sidle now leads at 4-0. Next batter is the third baseman, Delton Roberts. So we're going to have a runner for Easton. It's going to be Sean Weaver. Running at second base, number 11, Sean Weaver. So Weaver running at second. 4-0. Silo is added to the lead, and there's a strike called. First two hits of the game come back to back from Connor Cordell and Easton Ford. Check the runner second. Here's the pitch home, and that's just off the outside corner. Count even at 1-1. look back at second. Here's the pitch home, and it misses. 2-1. Now Puccio's going to spin and throw to second, but Weaver is back in safely. Silo has tacked on 3 runs here in the second inning to lead 4-0. And there's a swing and a miss. Throw by the catcher goes to second, but Weaver's back in there. Count is even at 2-2. The next pitch swung on. It's lined into left for a base hit. Here comes Weaver. He's around third and will score. Roberts rounds headed to second base, and he's going to be in standing as it was bobbled out and left. And Delton Roberts aboard at second. Saddle now up 5-0. Now batting designated hitter, Sawyer Reddick. So Reddick now hitting with an out. And he'll watch the first pitch for a ball. Rebels have 3 straight hits. And there's a swing and a miss on that off speed. 3 straight hits after going 10 batters in, but of those 10, 7 of those got on via free passes. Didn't get anything to hit. And that pitch misses. 2-1. The look at Roberts at second. Now he's going to spin and throw, and back in is Delton. Pitch comes inside to Reddick. It's 3-1. Sawyer with 31 RBIs on the season. Tied for second on the team. And he's going to pop that pitch up on the infield. Racing in is the second baseman, and he's going to make the grab. Wilson came a long ways and makes the catch of the pop-up. There's 2 outs. Next batter is the pitcher, Carter Parker. So now 2 outs in the inning, and the pitch upstairs to Parker. Here's the next one, swung on. It is hit deep to left. It's going back, and the left fielder is going to make the grab just in front of the wall in left. Parker got just a little bit under that one. Gave it a ride deep to left, but it's caught for the third out of the inning. For the Rebels in the inning, Silo, 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 45 pitches. 5-0 Silo as we head to the third inning here in this regional tournament. Opening round contest. The Rebels and the Sterling Tigers. And Max Puccio is the batter, and he watches the first pitch for a strike from Carter Parker. Parker, 29 pitches through 2 innings. And the next one hit ground ball to short. Up with it is Proctor on that one, and the throw over in time. There's one out. Slowly hit ground ball there, and but Proctor comes in and makes the grab. Here's the next one. It's swung on. It's a ground ball, and over the field it is Gardner, and he's going to bobble that one, and the runner's the board. Had to come in quickly. Gardner came over to field it to his right. So the ground ball. Now pitching for the Rebels, number 5, Delton Roberts. 32 pitches for Parker. So Tyler Pierce, the leadoff batter for Sterling, to face Roberts. And the first pitch is the ball. Here's the next one. And it's off the outside corner, 2-0. Here's Roberts' next pitch, swung on and missed for a strike. 2-1 the count. See Delton's numbers on the year. He's making his 9th appearance. And that pitch is fouled off. Runner was off. Roberts, 22 innings on the season, coming in a 4-1 record, 1.90 earned run average. 7 runs, 6 earned, 13 hits, 41 strikeouts, but 19 walks. That pitch was fouled off. 2-2 the count. Here's the next one, and another one fouled as the runner was moving on the pitch. The 2-2 pitch, runner off once again, and another one fouled off by Pierce. 4 straight as Milam was off and running to steal second. Now here's a pickoff try, and the runner dives back in. Another one. 14 stolen bases on the season for Milam over there at first base. Here's Roberts' pitch, swung on, and it's pulled just foul. Fielded over there by Easton Ford, but about a foot in foul territory. Pierce keeps spoiling these 2-strike pitches from Roberts. Here's the next one, and it's low this time. Here's the throw going to second as the runner was off and moving, and he is going to be gunned down by Josh Trout on the throw to second. Milam out trying to steal. Here's a pitch popped up left side. Shallow left field coming in as Cordell is going to make the catch. In the inning for the Tigers, no runs, no hits. There was an error, and 1 man left on base. 10 pitches. Leading off, catcher Josh Trout. So Trout's the leadoff batter here. And the first pitch was a ball. Here's the next one. It's a strike called. 1-1 the count. Ground ball hit left side, and unable to make the play as the shortstop came charging in and just missed it for an error. Next batter is the second baseman, Charlie Gardner. So Gardner hitting. Trout running at first, and Gardner takes a strike. Pickoff try at first base. Here's Puccio's next pitch, and it's inside. 1-1. Gardner gets the signs from Coach Bowen in the third base coaching box. 1-1 pitch is a taken there, and off and running Trout, and he's thrown out at second trying to steal. So Trout is thrown out. Gardner took it all the way. Pitch to Charlie is taken for a strike. Count evens at 2-2. And the next one is off the end of the bat. Ground ball poked to second. Coming up with it is Wilson, the second baseman, over to first in time. There's 2 outs. Down to Mason Urbany, the 9-hole hitter. Batting is right fielder Mason Urbany. Urbany looked at the first pitch high. Here comes the next one. And there's a swing and a miss. One and one. Comes the next one. It's swung on. It's hit down the left field line, hooking, and it's going to be foul. Over was the left fielder trying to make a play on it, Hughes, and unable to get there in time. Going to be 2 strikes now. 1-2 the count on Urbany. Fouls that one. Here's the next pitch, and it's outside. Count even at 2-2. Pitch stays high, 3-2. Payoff pitch now, and it's swung on and missed for a strike 3. For the Rebels in the third, no runs, no hits. 60 pitches. Leading off for Sterling, second baseman Caden Wilson. And Wilson's going to swing on the first pitch and pull it foul. Here's Roberts' next delivery, and it misses low. One to one to count. Next pitch, and it swung on, a hit in the air to center field, but right at Xander Marshall, who makes the grab. One down. Matias Puccio, the pitcher, at the plate. First pitch outside. Here's the next one, and that misses in. And that one going to be fouled off. We're in the top of the fourth inning. Pitch from Roberts is low. Ground ball hit left side, and it's going to get through into left field for a base hit. Diving attempt there from Proctor. Couldn't come up with it. And it'd be the second hit of the game for Sterling. Third baseman Jaden Hewitt. Pitch is low for a ball. So Puccio, the runner at first, and let's see, he's got 12 steals on the season. Pitch from Roberts. A ball. There's a strike call. Pickoff try. Runner back in. Hewitt batting .333. He's got 22 RBIs to lead the team. Pitch swung on, hit into center field, and in a couple steps is Marshall, and he's going to make the catch. There's two outs. Batting is the catcher, Clinton Moore. So two outs and a runner at first. Moore, the hitter. Toss to first, not in time. And there's a off-speed pitch in there for a strike called. 0-1 to Moore. Roberts with another pickoff attempt. Pitch swung on and hit to right field. It's going to drop in front of Urbany. Here comes the throw coming in and diving back in safely at second base. A runner that time. Puccio got a little bit off and now batting first baseman Raiden Register. 1-0 the count. Roberts with 2 on, and that pitch is high. Two outs here in the fourth. Here's a toss to first, and Ford barely got over there in time, and I think that throw deflected off the base runner. Pitch home is a strike called. 2-1 now to Register. And make it 3-1 as that pitch is upstairs from Roberts. Next pitch swung on. It's hit in the air towards center field. Out is Proctor, and he's going to make the grab in shallow center. Marshall was racing in, but Proctor called him off and makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On the pop fly to center. For the Tigers, no runs, 2 hits, 2 men left on, 29 pitches. We head to the bottom of the fourth now, and Sato still leading 5-0. And Kyler Proctor leading off here in the fourth, takes the first pitch for a ball. Next one is in the dirt. 2-0 the count. And that pitch driven deep to left. Way back, and this one is gone by Proctor. Smoked that one over the left field wall. Home run number 7 on the season for Kyler Proctor. And the Rebels lead at 6-0. Next batter is the left fielder, Connor Cordell. Cordell takes the first pitch. For a strike. Here's a ground ball hit to short. The throw is not in time. Cordell quickly down the line. Showed his speed that time. So Cordell is aboard. Batting his first baseman, Easton Ford. Pitch high for a ball. The 1-0 pitch is low for a ball. Ball smoked by Ford into center field, but a running catch by the center fielder. Snow cones it out there to make the grab. Batting is the pitcher, Delton Roberts. Ball hit deep to left, but right in front of the wall. It's caught by the left fielder, Hughes. Roberts gave it a ride. How batting number 25, Ethan Wilkerson. So Wilkerson pinch hitting for Reddick here, the sophomore. And there's the pitch inside, taken for a ball. Cordell caught halfway off, has to go sliding back into first base as the throw went from the catcher. Pitch outside for a ball, and the throw to first, not in time. 2-0 pitch to Wilkerson, and is smashed into left for a base hit. Cordell rounds second. He'll hold there. Wilkerson with a pinch hit single, and the Rebels have 2 on. Next batter is the third baseman, Carter Parker. So Parker batting. And he watches the ball. Pitch swung on, hit in the air to center field. Over is the center fielder to his right, and going to make the grab. Out there, Milam for out number 3. For the Rebels in the inning, 1 run, 3 hits, 2 men left aboard. 74 pitches after 4 innings. Leading off for Sterling, number 7, Bo Davis. And the first pitch is in the dirt to the backstop, ball 1. Comes the next one, and it's fouled. Davis just got a piece of that one. Back to the screen. Count 1-1. Here's one lofted foul down the right side, and it's out of play. The 1-2 pitch, breaking ball just missed. 2-2. And that one is just inside. 3-2 the count. Full count to Davis. Pitch home high, ball 4. But you called a ball there to Puccio. Now the pitch bunted foul. Max Puccio, the batter. Pitch inside. 2-1 the count. Softly hit ball right side, fielded there by Gardner. He goes to second for one, but that's all they're going to get. Next batter is the center fielder, Brody Milam. So Milam batting, one out and a runner on now. And there's a strike called. Pitch bunted. Roberts fields it. He goes to second for one, and Proctor's relay is not in time. Slowly hit ball and barely got the out at second. Batting as a shortstop, Tyler Pierce. One 0 the count. That one misses outside. Two 0 now to Pierce, and there's one right on the outside corner. 2-1. Next pitch in the dirt, gets away from Trout to the screen. Runner will advance. It's 3-1. Wild pitch onto second with 2 outs. Now a runner in scoring position for Pierce. And he's going to hit one through the right side for a base hit. Urbany comes up and bobbles it, and the runner's going to score from second. Looks like Urbany might have a chance, but just misplayed it in right field before the throw, and Sterling has scored a run. It's 6-1. Want to know the count. Pitch hit up the middle, fielded on a hop there by Proctor. He'll step on the bag and get the out. In the inning for Sterling, 1 run, 1 hit. There was an error and a man left. 48 pitches through 5 innings. Leading off for the Rebels in the 5th inning, catcher Josh Trout. So bottom of the 5th, Rebels' lead has been cut to 6-1, and Trout bunts and fouls the first pitch. Squares, bunts again. The ball's down the line quickly as Trout, and he's called out on a close play at first. Next batter is the second baseman, Charlie Gardner. First pitch was a ball. And here's one fouled off. One and one. Pitch home, swung on, and it's hit into left field, base hit for Gardner. Brings up the right fielder, Mason Urbany. So one out single by Gardner. Urbany batting. He squares, pulls back, takes the ball. The 1-0 pitch called a strike. One and one. Pitch to Urbany is upstairs. Two won the count. Urbany batting here, and he'll swing on that pitch and pop it up to center. Center fielder camped under it and makes the grab. Gardner still at first base. Batting is the shortstop, Kyler Proctor. Pitch home by Puccio's in there for a strike called. Breaking ball that time. Here's the next one. Big swing, and it's got that one off the end of the bat foul. It's 0-2 to Proctor. Pitch swung on, line into the left for a base hit. Proctor with another hit. Runners at first and second. Left fielder Connor Cordell. Cordell batting with 2 outs, and he watches that pitch Low for a ball. Pitch home, and it's outside. 2-0. There's one low. 3-0 the count to Cordell. Easton Ford is on deck. The pitch is a ball outside. Walked him on 4 straight. They're loaded now for Easton Ford. Now batting first baseman, Easton Ford. Another bases loaded opportunity for Easton. He walked in this spot back in the first inning for his 1 RBI in the game. And he'll take a strike. Here's the next pitch. It's high and tight. Two on the count. Easton Ford at the plate. Big RBI opportunity here. He's got 48 on the season, and he's going to take that one inside corner for strike 2. Next pitch, and that one just misses off the outside corner. It goes full. Runners will be moving 2 outs. Here comes the payoff pitch, swung on. It's drilled into right center for a base hit. This one's going to split the outfielders. Around third, Cordell's going to score as well. 3 runs in, Easton Ford with a 3-run single. Moves him over 50 RBIs on the season now, and it's 9-1. Runners were all moving. Batting is the pitcher, Delton Roberts. Nine to 1 is the lead now after the 3 RBI hit from Easton Ford. Pitch swung on, and it is pulled foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch now, and swung on, line back up the middle for a base hit into center. Ford will roll into second base. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Next batter is the left fielder, Ethan Wilkerson. Actually, designated hitter is Wilkerson now as he moved into that spot. 1-0 the count to Ethan. He had a hit his last time up, pulled a hard single into the left. Pitch was high for ball 2. Next pitch to Wilkerson, and it's outside, ball 3. Look at second, and that one's in the dirt, ball 4. Base is now loaded. Batting is the third baseman, Carter Parker. A pitch to Parker, and that one's off, just off the outside corner. 1-0. Ford at third, Roberts at second, Wilkerson at first. The game-ending runs in scoring position here. Rebels need 2 for the run rule as there's a strike called. A base hit would probably end it. Pitch swung on, and it's popped up. On the infield, coming in as a shortstop, Pierce, and he's going to make the catch for the third out. So we'll head to the 6th. For the Rebels in the inning, 3 runs, 4 hits, 3 men left on. What's the number now? Yeah. So Delton Roberts heads back out to the mound here for the 6th inning. Puccio, the pitcher, is at the plate. And he's going to foul the first pitch off. Here's the next one from Delton, and it's going to be fouled. 0-2 the count. Delton now with 51 pitches since he came in the game. Here's the pitch home. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Batting is the third baseman, Jaden Hewitt. As we roll along here in the 6th inning, 9-1, Silo on top of Sterling. And the pitch is a strike call. Hewitt the batter. And that one misses for a ball. There's a strike called as well. 4 hits in the game for Sterling. And that one misses outside, 2-2. Next pitch, pop foul, back and out of play. As that time, Hewitt spoiled that offering from Roberts. Ball hit into right, back a few steps is Urbany, and he's going to make the grab. So there's 2 outs. Brings up the catcher, Clinton Moore. So Moore at the plate. He's got one of the 4 hits in the game. Fouls the first pitch off. Next one from Roberts is swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And there's one high and inside. One and 2 the count. And there's a foul ball back and out of play. Delton 3 1/3 innings in relief. It's allowed 1 run on 3 hits, 1 strikeout, 1 walk. And that pitch goes inside, nearly hitting. Count now 2-2. And that one is driven into left center field. This one's going to get down for a base hit. Cut off there by Marshall. They're going to hold him to a single as the throw comes back in quickly. And Moore has his second hit of the game. Batting first baseman, Raiden Register. Pitches outside for a ball to Register. 6-hole hitter for the Tigers, and there's a strike called. Next one swung on ground ball left side. On the move is Parker, and he'll throw over in time to get the out. Now pitching for Sterling, number 18, Caden Wilson. So Wilson moves from second to the mound. Puccio is done with 106 pitches through his time, 4 2/3. Leading off, catcher Josh Trout. Trout watches the first pitch called strike from Wilson, the first offering from Wilson. Now Trout squares. He'll bunt it down the third base line. They're not going to have a play on this one. Third baseman was back, and Trout gets a bunt single. Next batter is the second baseman, Charlie Gardner. Gardner had a big hit his last time up. Here's a toss through first. Not in time. Take a look at Wilson's numbers. He's making his 11th appearance of the season, 29 2/3 innings, a 2.36 earned run average for the Tigers. And pitch to Gardner, misses outside. A 1-0 delivery, and it's a little bit further out. 2-0. Rebels with a 9-1 lead here in this Class A regional at Silo. Other regionals having weather trouble, but we're still rolling along here as the rain has not made it this far. 3-0. Next pitch to Gardner, taken for strike one on the 3-0. Got that one across. Wilson fires it in there. And low, ball 4. 2 aboard. And Mason Urbany comes to the plate. Batting is the right fielder, Mason Urbany. Pitch is bunted by Urbany, and that's going to be a hit. No chance on that one. Third baseman had to play back, and Urbany lays down a bunt single. They're loaded with nobody out. The next batter is the shortstop, Kyler Proctor. Proctor is at the plate. He's already homered in this game, and he's got the bases loaded, nobody out, and the infield is in. Rebels need 2 to end it. First pitch was a ball. Here comes the pitch to Proctor. Swung on. It's lined into left field for a base hit. 2 runs are going to score, and that's going to be the ball game. Got it through the drawn-in infield. A 2-run single by Connor Proctor, and that'll end it. 11-1 is the final. And the Rebels move on. We'll play in the championship game scheduled for later on this evening, weather permitting. So the Rebels win it 11-1. Looking at the final numbers for Silo, winning pitcher Carter Parker goes 2 1/3. Taken out before you reach the pitch limit. No runs, 1 hit. Struck out 1, walked 1. Delton Roberts 3 2/3 innings in relief. And he allowed 1 run, 4 hits, struck out 1, and walked 1 as well. For Sterling, Puccio goes 4 2/3 in relief after the starter, Bo Davis, lasted just 1/3 of an inning. Puccio gave up 8 runs on 10 hits, struck out 1, and walked 4. Looking at the final batting numbers offensively for the Rebels, Kyler Proctor, 3 hits in the game, including a home run and 3 RBIs. Connor Cordell, 2 hits and 2 RBIs. Easton Ford had a single, a double, and 4 RBIs to increase his team leading total to 51 on the season. Delton Roberts had 2 hits, including a double and an RBI. Ethan Wilkerson had a hit off the bench. And the Rebels also got hits from Josh Trout, Charlie Gardner, and Mason Urbany. In total, 13 hits for Silo in the 6-inning affair, and they win it 11-1 over Sterling to move on to the regional championship game scheduled for later on this evening. Next game coming up is going to be Vici against Wright City. Silo to meet the winner for the regional title. We'll have it for you later on this evening, weather permitting, here at Silo. That's going to about do it. Until later on this evening, I'm Kevin Farr, saying so long.